Hi all! December is here and the festive season is upon us. The time of year that we like to have fun, eat far too much, drink far too much, and possibly throw all of our health, wellness and fitness goals out of the window. We don't believe that needs to happen. We think here at Lift that you can enjoy yourself as much as anyone else and still manage to stay somewhat on track with your journey or your goals or your training. Therefore, we thought we'd share some of our top tips to have a really enjoyable Christmas while not feeling guilty or worrying about what you eat too much. Our top 5 Christmas tips, of which some are a little bit silly, some are fun. Tip number 1, Advent calendars. If you have an Advent calendar as an adult, that is fine. That is somewhat cool. I mean, my mum still sends me one every year. Our tip with this is have your Advent chocolate after dinner in the evening. Don't have it first thing in the morning. If you have your Advent chocolate first thing in the morning, yes, it's gone, it's out of the way, but that could lead to sugar spikes and therefore cravings throughout the rest of the day, making it harder for you to say no or harder for you to ignore any sweet treats that come around at the office, at work, at parties. If you have your chocolate in the evening, this gives you the added benefit of possibly helping you sleep due to your short duration increase in blood sugar levels and then that slowly decreasing, leading to that sense of sleepiness. And obviously being asleep, you won't have these further cravings for more chocolate by the next day. Also, having your one chocolate in the evening is not going to make you put on weight. For the sake of the couple of calories in that one little centimetre or inch cubed chocolate is not going to make you heavier. If you're getting heavier, you need to look beyond that. It's due to something else. Tip number 2, constructing your meals plants first. I say this to many clients, it's quite an easy maintainable thing to try and do, especially over Christmas, whether you're eating out or eating your own Christmas dinners with your family. Start to construct your plate with vegetables first. So at Christmas dinner, don't dig straight into the turkey, then the potatoes, then the Yorkshire puddings like I do, and most people probably do. If you start with the Brussels sprouts, with the parsnips, with your carrots, with whatever vegetables you have on the table, start loading your plate with these first. What you'll find is by the time you reach your lesser healthy options, which you want to put on the plate last, there'll be less space, so you will therefore subconsciously have less of these. So our best advice is vegetables first, protein second, and then fill up whatever else you think you can manage to eat at the end. Don't just fill up the plate for the sake of it. You can always go back for seconds if you want to. Tip number 3, mindful eating. I won't go into this too much because we do have other blog articles covering this. However, when you're eating, first of all, eat until you are no longer hungry. Don't eat until you're stuffed. A lot of us always eat at Christmas especially until we're overly stuffed and uncomfortable. Do not let yourself get to this point. Secondly, eat slowly, enjoy the meal, enjoy the food you're eating and slow down, taking sips of water as you go along, and you'll find your dinner is much more enjoyable. You will probably end up eating less, but having just as much fun and enjoying the taste even more. Tip number 4, stay active, whether that's inside or outside. Obviously with COVID at the moment, being outside is preferable. Wrap up warm, make sure you're protected from the cold. However, get outside and walk, go and see people for walks, go ice skating if you've got the chance to go ice skating if you're in London or anywhere near a rink. Do keep moving. There's no excuse not to keep moving this Christmas. If you're indoors, think of games and activities that can keep you on your feet, be it charades, Twister, things like that. So fun games that can keep you active and keep you moving and on your feet. And point number 5, finally, hydrate. Make sure you drink enough water this Christmas. It becomes especially difficult because the temperature's low and we don't feel like we want a nice cold water to refresh us as we would in the summer. So we have something warm, probably alcoholic a lot of the time, which is going to dehydrate us further. So do keep up on the water. Do try and get your 2 litres a day as a very standard measure as you're drinking as you go. Unofficial point number 6, enjoy yourself this Christmas. Do not restrict yourself so much that you hate it. You should be able to integrate a few little things over Christmas just to keep control, but to have just as much fun at Christmas because this is the time of year to do it. Have a fantastic festive season, guys. Enjoy your Christmases wherever you are and whoever you're with. And we look forward to getting back onto training in January.